Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what next. I've got 9 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is this peachy corally nail varnish. Group 2 is this rose gold nail varnish. Group 3 is the red nail varnish. Group 4 is the yellow nail varnish. Group 5 is the white nail varnish. Group 6 is the gold. Group 7 is silver. Group 8 is the black nail varnish. And finally, group 9 is this light blue nail varnish. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed. You guys are so amazing. Every time I read your comments, I'm just so happy to have you all here. So thank you so much. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button below and join the Chill family. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up under the video if you enjoy the reading. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the corally peachy nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Moon, Soul, and Saturn, Truth. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Potential. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Prince of Wands, the Journalist. And the Princess of Wands, the Dancer. Interesting. Might be some potential future careers. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Two of Coins. Interesting, so Two of Pentacles twice. And then the Eight of Wands. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Six of Staves. And the Six of Sacred Circles. And then you have a song. And your song is They Tell Me, featuring Vic Mensa. Go tooth and nail with my demons. I'ma raise hell till I'm on God level. Tell me what to live for. Knocking at the same doors, can't get in. I'm dying just to get more. Screaming at the sky, Lord answer me. Give me a sign, losing my mind. Losing it for real this time. Tell me what to live for. Screaming at the sky, Lord answer me. Interesting. Can you see that they're not quite? Let me try and adjust everything. Interesting. I feel like some of you guys, I'm feeling maybe a career change for some of you guys. And I'm feeling it might be some of you guys Saturn return coming up. But if not, I do feel like there's just a strong pulling in your soul, like I feel like unmet potential and things that you wanted to do but you haven't done yet. And I feel like some of you, you're going to be losing faith here and there and then kind of fighting against bad forces and trying to find a reason, looking for signs. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be stressed while you're trying to figure out what to do. And it might be that you're trying to balance your finances, and maybe it's hard to keep things in balance. Maybe you won't always have enough. But I do feel like there will be signs when you need them. I feel like when you're really feeling like that, begging for a sign, the universe will gift you with something. Something will fall into your lap. And I'm feeling that things will be able to move forward to success very quickly from when you're in these kind of situations of not knowing what to do. I'm seeing that some potential will be revealed to you, and I feel like once you decide what to do, things will move forward very fast. And there's this energy of she's breathing fire and she's about to breathe fire. So I don't know, maybe some of you guys actually do this. Maybe you guys are performers and you actually do this, but I'm seeing strong creative energy and strong fire energy, potential, passion, action to move things forward, especially with the double fire court cards, Prince and Princess. Some of you guys, I think if you're artists, you might be feeling really hopeless about your art, and you might have been pouring your whole soul into it and expressing the truth of your soul. Well, this is what's coming next. Expressing all your truth and having all this potential and trying really hard. And I feel like, really juggling like your creative pursuits and your whatever you do to get money. And I feel like for some of you guys, somebody's going to notice you, like a journalist or a media outlet or somebody who can get you out there more. Or I feel like it could be getting a job if you're a creative person. Especially if you're a dancer, I feel like you could get a gig. Or a musician as well, I'm feeling. And it will be a cause for celebration. But I do feel like before that happens, you'll go through this period of feeling really, really confused and lost, and like you're losing your mind and you don't know what to do. You don't even know what you're living for anymore. And questioning your faith, I feel like. But I feel like as long as you do keep your faith, no matter what, I think you can really make some strides and overcome the situation, the negative situation, and go really far towards victory. But there's definitely going to be a need to balance your finances, I'm seeing. And I do feel like it will be finances that are maybe triggering this feeling. But it does seem like there's some amazing opportunity, potential. There's some kind of gift coming in. Whatever your situation is, it's like you're going to be needing to balance things more, and there's going to be a lot of potential. Especially for new career paths, I'm feeling strongly, but also new relationships. And I feel once you make a choice to go for something, you can make strides very quickly. Very, very quickly. And I feel there is a sense of something happening that's like newsworthy as well, I'm feeling. It doesn't have to be relating to you. For some of you, I think it's you and you have a talent and your talent is going to be picked up in a big way. But for others, I feel it's going to be something else. Like you just see something that's very powerful in the news, or you hear about something very powerful, or you maybe see some very powerful art, or experience some very powerful art that might help you find some direction maybe. And if you're an artist, I feel like you're creating very powerful art, and I feel like it's going to be seen, but that will happen after the point where you feel like you're going to give up. And I do feel strongly there's like this calling in your soul telling you your truth is coming from your soul, from your intuition, and there's loads of potential, and you might be really busy in your material. Yeah, your day-to-day reality might be really busy, and you might need to take some time to listen to your intuition, to really listen, to figure out what you want to do. And it definitely feels like you're going to be needing to balance your energy. Very much so, I'm seeing. And you might not always have enough. But I feel like you should focus on the things that create success, because there's definitely something you're doing. I feel like whether or not you're creative, there's something you're doing that's very successful, or that's leading to success, and that will be quite big for you, and it will create other transformations. That'll be like a domino effect, I feel like. But don't give up, guys. Please don't give up. Between now and then, whenever you start to feel like this, please know that that's when you're going to start to see signs, is when you're starting to beg for signs. When you're starting to feel like you've had enough, I feel like that's when it's really going to take off for you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 1. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you enjoyed this. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Also, check out the other content on my channel. You might find something else there for you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Rose Gold Nail Varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Mars, Force, and Mercury, Mind. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purification, from the Goddess Tarot, you have the Queen of Cups, and Sacrifice, which is the Hangman. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Knight of Discs, the Gourmet Chef, and the Prince of Swords, the Hacker. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Six of Coins, and the Four of Swords. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Lovers and Death. And finally, I have a song for you, and your song is Raveena, Close to You. One mattress, few boxes, you're moving too soon. Wanna jar up these moments for the rest of my June. Your place is empty, so there's more room to dance. I haven't kissed you enough. This is my last chance. Don't leave so soon, too close to you. Don't leave so soon, too close to you. You're in love with a singer, so I sing you to bed. Interesting. I definitely feel love. If you're not already in a relationship, I feel you will probably be in one soon. And I feel like it will develop very quickly and become quite intimate quite quickly, and you'll be spending a lot of time at each other's houses quite quickly. But if not, then I feel like you're already in a relationship with somebody and it's going to get a lot closer. But somebody might move away, or somebody just might move, or you might move in together from the song. And it feels like maybe there won't be that much time together. Like maybe somebody's moving far away, or somebody's just moving a little bit further away. It doesn't have to be really far. Or it could just be leaving a space where you have a lot of memories together, or maybe you and your partner are moving together. And I'm feeling there's something you can do with your mind that's very powerful. And for some of you, I feel like it's computers, something to do with computers, coding, or science, IT, something like that. There's some way where you guys are very clever, and I feel there's something you can do with your mind. And I feel like purifying your mind is something you might be doing soon in order to like harness the power. And that might involve really eating better foods. With purification and the gourmet chef, I feel like some of you guys will be learning to cook better. And some of you, I do feel like you're going to be moving in with your partner, and that'll be something you and your partner really like to do. Or you'll be cooking for your partner. It does feel like there's an energy of something. I do feel for some of you, either you or your partner's moving away, and it's like a sacrifice or something that's at a pause or a standstill, an emotional thing, like a relationship that has to come to a standstill or an end too soon. And I'm also feeling an energy of fighting for something and winning. You might be using the internet a lot as well. You might be like fighting battles with people on the internet, maybe. Or the internet could be significant for your work in some way, and you could be able to achieve a lot. You could be able to achieve a lot using the written word, as well as your mind. Communication, I'm seeing. I feel like there's a lot you can do. I feel like you can really create something with your mind, but also with your hands. It's like the combination of your hands and your mind that can create something. And I do feel a lot of passion coming up and intimacy and like a really delicious relationship. But the only issue is that you might not be able to spend as much time with each other. I feel like you guys might get really, really, really close, and then some kind of ending happens where you can't. I feel an energy of an ending, and then don't leave so soon, too close to you. It doesn't seem like there's any loss of love, it just seems like there's something that happens that means that you guys can't spend as much time together. But it's a very, very amazing love. I feel people coming together, even if it's not romantic. I feel people coming together and you getting closer to other people. Maybe even just online, it doesn't have to be in your real life, but maybe you're finding a community that's like really good for the soul. It's like food for you, this community. And you feel a sense of being empowered by coming together with others. And maybe you feel like you can slay some of your demons. Overcome some things. But there's also a hint of like, there's a hint of maybe a betrayal for some of you, and there could be somebody spying or hacking or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, something like, maybe you see something on your partner's social media you don't like maybe you're spying on your partner, or maybe somebody's doing that with you. Or maybe somebody's just watching you a bit closely. Maybe somebody's in love with you online, or you're in love with somebody online. Also, I feel like you might just be having a really nice time with your partner, going on dates, going out to restaurants. And some of you, I do feel a new career. I feel like you could be wanting to retrain as a chef, or maybe something to do with, as I said, IT, computer science, engineering, something like that. Something that involves your mind, or something that involves taking care of others and using your hands. You might be getting involved in protests more. There's been a lot of protests recently, so I'm imagining maybe those protests will continue for a long time, and I feel like you could be involved in that. And that could be a very powerful experience, but be careful if you go. Be careful, because I do feel like there might be something dangerous happening in your environment. It's not the strongest message, but it is there. and I'm seeing that there is something that will probably come to an end, but it feels like it's not for a lack of love. It feels like it's just something that has to end. And it feels like something that needs to be sacrificed and perceptions need to be changed. Yeah, I feel like it's a change of minds. A change of mind in some way, like a change of seeing the world. And that might come from emotions, from feelings, from empathy, from compassion, from love, from a relationship. Something like that. I feel like your mind is really a force, and also joining with others is a very powerful force in the future. And that's what I'm seeing very strongly, is being closer to other people with this song. Maybe moving house as well, I feel. For some of you guys, especially if you live with somebody else, I feel like you could be moving together. Or you could be moving away from your partner, or your partner could be moving away. Or maybe you're just enjoying dancing. And I'm recording this in June, the start of June, so maybe you just won't be able to see your partner for June. Or maybe you're moving in June. Maybe it's your last chance for something. Maybe somebody's kind of leaving too soon. And also maybe somebody's a singer. Or maybe somebody's in love with a singer. Yeah, maybe you're in love with a singer online or something. Or maybe they're in love with you if you're a singer. I am seeing very powerful energy of people coming together. And there might also be battles, and that might be why people are coming together. It might be like the protest, for example. It might be people are coming together because situations have been very violent and unpleasant, and people are coming together with more love to change things. So it doesn't have to be bad, it just depends on your situation. But I do see a strong possibility that it's like somebody you love's moving away. Maybe in June. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you guys watch this, it doesn't have to be June. I think that's pretty much all I have for you. I would say that your mind is gonna carry you through the next phase of your life. I feel like your mind will be very sharp. Communication will be very important. And I feel like you're gonna need a lot of energy as well, mental energy and physical energy. And it looks very positive for relationships. I feel like a lot of you guys will be falling in love or deepening your bond with your partner, just having really amazing, beautiful times with your partner. And some really significant things could come to an end in your life. But I feel like it feels positive, I feel like. I feel like there's new growth coming from whatever's ending, if something does end. Take care of yourself, guys, and take care of your loved ones. And please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below if you liked this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out on any future videos. Don't forget to check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Some of that might resonate with you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the red nail varnish. Let's see what card you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Sagittarius, IC, and Jupiter, Abundance. Very nice. Sagittarius and Jupiter go very well together. Then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Going Forward. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Prince of Pentacles and the King of Cups. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Very nice. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Queen of Cups. Interesting, masculine Queen of Cups. And the Empress. Very nice energy. Then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Sacred Circles. Then I have two songs for you guys. I'm just going to try and create a little bit more space. And you have Anthony Hamilton, Everybody. We have seen some things in our lives. We've had some long and sorrow roads. That's how I know it's all right to cry. Go on, release your heavy load. Pray hard, walk tall, do right. Find love, hold on for life. Lord, I know that you're there. I feel a burning in my bones. Free us from the lion's den and take us home. Everybody needs love in their life. Everybody needs a little sun to shine. And then you have P&B Rock, Rewind. What if we could just rewind? What could have been? Is there a time limit on trying? What could have been? Haven't seen her in a long time. Have you seen her? Can we press rewind? In a long time, haven't seen her. I've been thinking, I ain't fell in love since you. Wasn't real if it wasn't you. I swear that no bitches, they can't fuck with you. But when you loved me, girl, I was a thug. Interesting. Well, I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups, I feel like either you're a masculine, I feel like you're going to be falling in love and finding a very powerful woman to stand behind you, or maybe you already have this powerful, maybe you have a family already. And I'm seeing strongly, if you're a masculine, you could find somebody to be your wife and the mother of your children. And if you're a feminine, I feel like you could find a very powerful, very, very attractive masculine. Look at this guy. And yeah, I feel like somebody to create a family with, somebody to have stability with. And again, here we have a Princess of Sacred Circles with a baby. So I'm feeling strong energy of the potential for children. And I'm seeing a lot of love. And it's potential that there's somebody from the past coming back. Or somebody you haven't seen for a long time. And maybe it's somebody who was acting, it said, when you loved me, girl, I was a thug. So maybe they weren't doing you right. But it also says, what does it say? I swear that no bitches, they can't fuck with you. So I feel like this person wasn't seeing other people, but maybe they were just doing bad things that they were ashamed of. And I feel like things will be different going forwards. There's a lot of court cards, so I feel like other people will be very significant in your future. I feel like in general, loving relationships with people. And also I feel like feeling connected to spirit. And crying, I feel like tears and having quite strong emotions, but feeling very comfortable to release it. And feeling like you have a lot of love around you. And there's very strong feminine energy with these two princesses and then the Empress. And the Queen of Cups, even though the masculine figure is the main one featured. Yeah, I'm feeling very powerful feminine energy. And I feel like the future is very significant. I feel like this is what's next, but I feel like what's next is you looking to the future with going forward and Sagittarius. I feel like you're really going to be thinking long term and you're going to be thinking about your far away future. And especially in terms of your career, I'm seeing an energy of you. I'm seeing you planning and thinking about what you want to do and what you want to invest in and what's worth your energy and your time. And maybe seeking new opportunities, maybe applying for jobs. And I feel like being very emotional, and we will have some tears and some emotions that need to come up to the surface. I'm seeing very balanced energy here. We have fire with the Sagittarius, we have earth, we have air, we have water. So I feel like you could have a lot of different people around you in a very harmonious way. We have abundance here, and Jupiter is luck, so I feel like everything will be very blessed. Very, very blessed. We have the Nine of Cups here as well, so again, I feel like wishes come true. Feeling very lucky, feeling blessed, and again, got all these people coming together. So I feel like you could just be coming together with people in your life. Especially maybe your mother. Your mother might be significant. Sisters could be significant. Just family in general. Maybe your family's been all separate and they're going to come together. And I do feel like something from the past is significant, and it's like you're going to the future, but there's something from the past that maybe you're bringing into your future. Or maybe someone from your past wants you back and you're moving on. But maybe you do need a little love, and maybe this person's changed, and actually, especially if it's a masculine, I feel like maybe they've become a really amazing man now. Like somebody really worth it. And there's the energy of potential for a proposal or marriage, having a family. But also I just feel like taking care of yourself, taking care of your health in terms of thinking about what you're doing for the future to try and manifest the best outcome. And you're thinking a lot. You're really thinking, you're really making plans and planting seeds for the future, I'm seeing. It's very good energy. And I feel like everyone in your life will be very positive and supportive. Even if it's somebody coming back from the past, I feel like they're coming back because they love you. And they can't forget you. And they want to rewind and they feel really bad. There might be times when there's not enough money to go around, but I feel like someone will help you. Or there'll be some kind of gift or blessing that comes through every time things get hard. And I'm feeling like you will be able to create a lot of success. I do feel some of you getting a new job for the future. And I feel like, thinking very hard about your future and trying to manifest is the energy I'm getting. And female friends, I feel like making female friends, making friends in general, and coming together with your friends and your family, eating and drinking, having a nice time. Picnics, like summertime. I feel the energy of summertime. And family coming together. Very nice energy, guys. I do feel strongly, some of you guys, there's somebody who wants to come back from the past and they're very serious. And I would say if you're very sad and lonely and you miss this person too, what I would say to you is I think they've changed. I think they're looking for something serious. I think they want something real. They want to be a good partner. They want to do the right thing. And I feel like your mind will be very sharp and you'll be having a lot of ideas and your plans will be very, very well thought out. So you don't really have to worry too much, and I feel you'll be able to know who to trust and who not to trust. If you have family, especially if you have children, I feel like your family will be very happy. And I'm feeling strong possibility for marriage and pregnancy, or somebody around you having children, potentially maybe a sister or a parent, or I don't know, a niece. Very lovely energy, guys. Let me see if I'm seeing anything else. I do feel like there's a strong potential for money to come in, for you to get maybe just like an inheritance or a gift or something. I feel like a lot of money coming in abundance that would take you into the future. And I feel like it will allow you to plan a future and it will bring you more security and more stability. And I feel like you're going to be releasing old pain, you're going to be releasing your tears, especially if somebody from the past is coming back. I feel like you're both going to be crying and letting go of the past and coming together and forming a union. And I'm seeing meditation and also taking very good care of yourself, taking care of others, being on top of your finances, being in a very strong financial position, actually. This is a really amazing reading, guys. There's literally nothing about this reading that's not good, except that there's a potential that there's someone from your past coming back, and I know some of you guys are not going to like that. But remember that you don't have to let them in. And I feel like you guys have loads going for you, so it's not for everyone, the relationship thing. Some of you guys, it's just your family and your children, your friends that are bringing you a lot of joy, and you're coming together with them and earning more money and planning the future. So amazing energy, group 3. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and hit that thumbs up button below. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, then please don't forget to subscribe. That way you won't miss out on any future videos. Also check out my previous videos, because you might find some of those resonate with you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the yellow nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have 8th house, endings, beginnings, Scorpio energy, and then lunar eclipse, change. Well, those go very well together. Then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have wonders, from the Goddess Tarot, you have the 3 of Swords and the Empress. From the Urban Tarot, you have Worry, which is the 5 of Pentacles. And then the High Priestess. Then from the In-Between Tarot, you have the Moon. And Strength. And from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the 6 of Swords. And the Tower. Interesting, very interesting energy. And then you have a song, and your song is Summer Walker, CPR. Caught me at the right time, baby. I was at the edge. I was at the end. Made me feel like there is life worth living. Made me feel alive. Tell me you're on my side. Where would I be without your love beside me? Baby, where would I be? Probably gone, 'cause it feels like CPR. Well, I have to say, I don't like to say things like this in my readings, but with this card being here and then CPR and then the 3 of Swords, and there's energy with the Empress and the Moon and with the High Priestess, and this depiction of the High Priestess, there's energy of like female energy and female reproductive energy. So I'm feeling like some of you might be having some health problems in relation to your reproductive system. Feminines especially, potential for, please just ignore this if this doesn't resonate with you. I'm just going to get it out the way at the beginning so we can get on with the rest of the reading, which will probably be for most people. There's potential for like miscarriages, endometriosis, hormonal problems, or pregnancy scares, or just issues with health. Doesn't have to be if you're feminine, but I'm seeing potential for health issues. And for some of you, I feel like there's a need for surgery. And with CPR, I feel like for some of you it might be quite serious, and for some of you there could be something. I don't like saying this, but yeah, there could be like a near-death experience for some of you. Maybe not for you directly, but someone around you maybe. But I definitely feel like it won't lead to death. It will be a near-death with wonders here, I feel like. If that happens, it would be a very transformative experience with endings and beginnings. But that's definitely not for everyone. For most of you, I feel like it's a case of endings and beginnings and like a near-death experience on a spiritual level. And I feel like for all of you, there's a situation of worry and things are not going very well, and you taking a lot of time alone to meditate and sit with your feelings and having disappointments. You've had a lot of disappointments, I'm feeling, and in the future I feel like there will be some disappointments. But at the same time, I'm seeing a strengthening of yourself and also a very significant relationship, which will be very, very helpful and very healing. I feel like somebody who really supports you and cares about you will be there with you, whatever you go through, whatever this ending and beginning and change is, whatever this transformation, wherever this rebirth is occurring, you'll have someone with you. But I also feel like you'll want a lot of time alone, you'll want a lot of time to meditate. And if you do need surgery, and especially if something happens, like if you have an accident and you need CPR and you're in the hospital for a while, I'm seeing that you do need a lot of recovery time. You need a lot of rest. And I feel like to stay very clean and to stay very on top of your health will be very important. And I feel like you might just feel like you're floating for a while. Like you kind of don't have a direction and you're just a bit lost in your feelings, and you're going to need a lot of strength, I'm seeing, to get through this. You're going to need a lot of strength. You're going to need to stay calm despite anger, to stay calm despite any stresses. And I do feel like there's going to be some anger and there's going to be some things that come to the surface and things that need to break down and things that need to change and transform. But I do see you guys keeping your calm throughout this process. I feel like there's loads happening. And it's very depressing and it's very worrying and it's very sad, but you guys have the best. You have the best attitude. Your attitude is being very grateful for the people who you love, the people around you, and having faith. And I feel like seeing the light, following the light, and meditating, being strong, taking rest when you need it, making any changes that you need to. And there is something amazing happening. It doesn't have to be negative, but I feel like some things will be very hard to cope with. Some things will be worrying and sad and difficult, and you'll just want to sit on your own for a while and wallow in your emotions, I'm feeling. And a lot of things will come crashing down and change. But through all of this, you're going to have some really incredible experiences, like transformative, eye-opening, mind-expanding kind of experiences. And it's very spiritual energy, very strong spiritual growth happening. And I do feel like if you've had any health problems, and even if things get bad, you will get through to the other side with very strong health, like stronger than before. Especially if you're feminine. You're going to be feeling really, really, really strong again. After, especially if you have to have surgery, I feel like after the surgery and after your recovery, you will need some recovery time, but I feel like everything will be completely transformed afterwards if you've been having a lot of pain and suffering after the surgery, after whatever. Or if it's a relationship that goes or something that's really heartbreaking, I'm seeing that after that, after you heal from that breakup, from that pain, whatever this is, because it won't be the same for all of you guys. I'm just, with these depictions of the cards and the word CPR, I was just seeing health strongly. But it could be any kind of disappointment or ending or beginning or change that worries you and stresses you and maybe affects your material situation and leaves you in your emotions feeling a bit lost for a while and needing a lot of strength to get through, I'm seeing. But I do see you strongly meditating and really going with the flow, allowing all the changes to happen. And I feel like you guys do have a lot of spiritual power and you really understand that things do need to die in order for new things to grow. Things need to end so new things can begin. Things need to change. The moon has cycles, life has cycles, human beings have cycles. And especially this is really making me think of like feminine menstrual cycles. So I feel like if you're having any problems related to that, definitely go and check that out. Because I feel like you might be able to get some help with that and have things be a lot easier for you. I feel like you're going to be amazed at something you learn throughout all these changes that happen. It's going to be wonderful, but very painful, I'm seeing. And I do feel once this painful part is over, you'll be feeling like your best self, like your very best self. But there are a lot of things that are going to end. There's a lot of things that are going to be broken down and transformed and reconstructed. And there's going to be a long period of recuperation and rest and pause, I'm seeing. But I do see the pause as very powerful because look at how many moons we have here and the High Priestess. So this is extremely spiritual. I want to just reiterate how strong the spiritual energy here is. And I really feel like you guys can learn a lot from meditation and you can experience things on a psychic and subconscious level. Your dreams might be very incredible at the moment. And wisdom you get from your inner compass, spiritual wisdom you can get, tarot readings, anything, astrology. I feel like that would be very helpful for you guys to get you through this, and I feel like the amazing spiritual experiences you have are what will get you through this. I'm seeing, and also a very amazing relationship with somebody who loves you very much. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 4. Please let me know how that resonated with you. I'm really, really sorry if you guys are having health problems or anything of that nature. This is a heavy reading, so if it didn't resonate with you, please, please, please pick another group. And if you're drawn to other groups, please watch them anyway, because most of them are probably a bit more positive than this one. This is probably one of the heaviest readings I've ever had on my channel, so I'm really sorry if that didn't resonate with you and if that was difficult. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description. I'd be really happy to help. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below if you enjoyed this reading. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the white nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have the water element, sensing. And the 6th house, routine. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have opportunity. From the Goddess Tarot, you have balance, which is temperance. And the 7 of Swords reversed. Then from the Urban Tarot, you have the Hangman. And Death. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Coins. It's interesting. Double three. It was 3:13 when I started recording this reading as well. 3:13. And from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Devil and the Chariot. Interesting. A lot of major cards. And then you have two songs, and you have Infamous Isaac, Homeowner. Don't be too serious, because I just go off vibes. We ain't got time for reading in between the lines. I ain't a fortune teller, but I see the signs. I don't want bad energy, I'm just trying to shine. Sleep on it, that's a coma. All I talk about is dough, they call me Homer. Drink a couple Maggies and I'm nice, I'm not a stoner. Off this thing I tell my Marge that I'm a homeowner. And then you have Santa Gold, Shove It. Take my mind, but not my soul. Tell you I got fire. I won't sell it for no payroll. Let 'em hold me down. I know if I know another way, I can't look the other way. I know another way, I'll tell them straight right to their face. We think you're a joke. Shove your hope where it don't shine. Well, with the Homeowner song, it's a really dope song, by the way. It's my friend, you should check him out. And the Chariot and Shove It, I feel like some of you guys are going to be like getting your own home or making it in some way, and it will feel like a big F you to everyone who never believed in you, to people who were negative around you, and I feel like people who tried to stop you from succeeding. I feel like there have been people trying to stop you. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've been working for somebody who was really greedy. Like you're working for nothing. And you're working for an employer who gets this huge, like say you work for a company where you get 10% of the salary that your director gets, for example. And your director just does nothing all day. And you do loads and loads of hard work. And you can barely make your rent, and your director has like 6 houses. Something like that. And I feel like you're going to be, through your own determination and sheer strength and force of will and talent, you are going to be able to tell them to shove it. Which is amazing, guys. And for some of you guys, I feel like you might just be able to escape, like really silently just escape a situation of negativity really quietly, like you won't even have to tell them to shove it. I feel like you'll just slip away, maybe in the night, through your own determination, away from this horrible negative situation. It doesn't have to be career, and it doesn't have to be a big goal like a home or something. It could be anything. It could be a relationship, ending an unhappy relationship, or like an abusive partner and you get away from them. And then you're just really happy, I'm seeing. There is an energy of maybe you could be working for somebody and not getting what's fair. And there could be like a negative situation around you that you need to end. That you need to end with your own determination. And I'm seeing with Death here that you will manage to, but with the Hangman here, it might be a while before it really ends. And you guys might have chosen the last pile. The last pile mentioned some health problems, so I feel like for some of you guys, you could need to have some surgery for some health problems, and then your health problems will shove it. Your health problems will be gone once you have the surgery, I feel. That's probably just if you pick the last pile, and if not, then forget that. If not, then I just see that there's a period of suspension and restriction and sacrifice and pause and waiting, especially if you're saving up for a home, I'm seeing. You'll have to save up for ages, and then finally there'll be an ending and much more happiness afterwards. Much more happiness, and I feel like you'll be able to nurture yourself more. I feel like your situation will be more nurturing and less hard work. There is an energy of really needing to break free from unhealthy things, like unhealthy habits maybe. Any unhealthy habits you have, I feel like you need to kick that with your own strength. Stop procrastinating, stop avoiding confronting things that you know are bad. And I feel like you can sense things, like you know. You guys know. And there is an opportunity here. I feel like you can sense an opportunity, and it's relating to your work and your health. It will really manifest if you take very good care of yourself and focus on paying attention to details, balancing small things, getting the right amount of everything, not too much, not too little. Staying on top of things and staying very aware and very sensitive. I'm seeing very sensitive of your own needs, of other people's needs. And finding your way calmly, I feel. Despite any stress, I feel like you have to not make sudden movements. You have to be quite quiet and a little bit sneaky, I feel. There's a little energy of like you being sneaky, and then eventually you can be more loud and tell everyone. And yeah, somebody might want to like sell your fire for payroll, if you know what I mean. Like maybe somebody is going to ask you to do a job that you would hate, and you're going to say no. You're going to tell them straight, no, shove your job. Or maybe if you're an artist, maybe someone's offering you a contract that's like a selling out contract that would stop you from being in control of your own music and not even pay you that well, maybe, and you're going to tell them to shove it. I'm feeling a strong, independent energy with the Seven of Swords as well. I feel like you need to be more independent. I do feel that there's people who are supporting you and there's people who are good with the Three of Cups, and these could be your family or very close friends. Or it could be a romantic relationship, especially if you have children with that person or you would like to have children. But I definitely feel like colleagues and potential other people in your life are very negative influence on you, making you feel trapped, making you feel down, making you feel stuck, making you feel angry. And there's an energy of you breaking free. You being really determined to do something else, really determined to claim what you want in life and to not be like selling your soul for someone else's dream, for money. Doing what makes you happy instead. And I feel like there's going to be a change in your day-to-day reality, in your routine. And you'll have to make adjustments, gradual adjustments, but eventually there'll be like a big ending, a big transformation. But I feel like it'll be quiet at first. It'll be very still and under the surface at first. And then you'll eventually break out. And you might have to deal with somebody's wrath and somebody's rage, but I'm seeing that it'll be worth it for you to not sell your soul. Don't sell yourself short. Don't stay in situations where you feel really unhappy, guys, because there's amazing opportunities for you. And I feel like you're very hardworking, you're very successful, you're very capable, and you just need to focus. And there's a strong potential for you guys to be able to get your own home. I feel like to actually own your own home, not to rent. There'll be no insecurity, no fear of things falling apart. It will be more solid. It will be somewhere where you can build your own family, I'm seeing. Also potential for you to get a car or go on a journey or just move in general. It doesn't have to be buying a house, but moving. And I feel like that will lead to a sense of freedom. But in the meantime, there needs to be adjustment and sensitivity and quiet, and everything kind of needs to be under the surface for now and kind of kept a little bit secret, I think. But there are people there to support you, and yeah, there's people there to support you. So good luck, guys. This is a really great reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below and leave me a comment if you enjoyed this reading. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the gold nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Aquarius, I know. And Sun, Spirit. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Diligence. From the Goddess Tarot, you have Transformation, which is Death. And the Ace of Wands. Very nice. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands, Fortitude. And the Empress. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Nine of Swords. Two nines, that's interesting. The King of Swords. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Seven of Sacred Circles, the Seven of Pentacles. And the King of Swords again. Very interesting. Then you have a song, and your song is Mos Def, Brighter Day, featuring Ronnie Jordan. I seek guidance like the sun at dawn, I keep rising. A brighter day came my way. I had to decide, was I gonna stay? I packed my things and I moved on, and that was the day that it all begun. Nobody knows what tomorrow holds. Could be pot of gold, or mirror pot on top your stove. Still you got to roll. Climb my obstacles and honor those who paved the harder roads. Blaze trails so a brighter day wasn't far to go. Beautiful, guys. The energy of this sun, and with this song, it's like really powerful over this reading. It strongly feels like the sun's going to be shining on your life. And I strongly feel like you might be going somewhere, traveling somewhere, moving, and maybe far, far away. And I feel like you'll have to decide about this. You'll have to make a decision. It doesn't have to be moving, but definitely making a change, and the change will make you much happier, I'm seeing. Something will have to end. Something will have to end, but I don't think it will feel bad. I feel like it will feel... For you, it will feel like you've slayed something unhappy, and you'll feel much more powerful when this thing ends. I feel like you will need to be more independent when this thing ends, but it will lead to a lot more abundance. And I think you know this already. With Aquarius, I know here, I feel like you guys already know what this is about. You already know. And I feel like if you take this opportunity, it is going to be brighter. And it's not a hard decision to decide if you're going to stay with something that's really cold and depressing, or move on to something very abundant where the sun's shining on you. And I feel like you guys are definitely going to take the decision. King of Swords here twice. There's very powerful energy of you making a decision, and there being huge power in that. You creating a new future for yourself, you transforming. I don't think things are happening to you. It feels like there's a chance. A brighter day came my way. It's like an opportunity came to you for something better, and you just had to decide whether you're going to take it or not. And I feel like you are going to take it. I packed my things and I moved on. And I strongly feel like you could be moving house, or maybe even moving cities, moving countries. And I feel like it will bring you a lot more happiness. And yeah, there's a strong energy of growth and abundance and nurturing. Some of you could be having a baby, starting a family,
Or some of you could just be improving your health, really taking care of yourself. I'm seeing cooking really good food. Really feeling really good in yourself, I'm seeing, and really on top of your thoughts after a period of anxiety and stress and depression. I feel like you'll just be really conquering your thoughts. And I feel like anyone who made you feel small, I feel like you're going to overcome like any negative words that you have in your head that maybe somebody said to you when you were young, or something like that that stuck with you. Something that makes you feel angry or stressed or depressed. I feel like you're going to be kind of fighting it with your mind, in a way, is what I'm seeing. Defeating it with your mind. And I feel like you are going to have to be on top of things in your life. You are going to have to be diligent. It's not going to be all just like smooth sailing and easy breezy. But I do feel like things are going to be much improved. You are going to have to do some hard work. You're going to have to be very smart. You're going to have to plan. You're going to have to stay ahead of things. You're going to have to use your mind. You're going to have to debate. You might have to be very cautious with things like reading contracts and things like that. But I'm seeing you developing expertise and having enough of everything, having a lot of everything, having more independence. And I am seeing you just like taking your stuff and going, for some of you guys. Taking your stuff and just leaving a bad situation to go and be happy and comfortable somewhere. It does feel like there's a lot that you're aiming for the future as well, with the Aquarius energy and the Ace of Wands and diligence. I feel like you'll be letting go of a lot of stuff and moving into the future in a much more positive, bright, abundant way, with a much sharper, clearer mind, free from anxiety, free from stress, free from depression, just very clear and focused on the work that needs to be done. And things are going to be much brighter. And I feel like you're going to be much more open to taking risks and overcoming obstacles. And I feel like there has been something cleared for you. Like maybe other people have cleared some obstacles, or something else, something has cleared some obstacles from your path, so it makes it easier for you to then make the decision to continue that and really find this abundance for yourself. There's a need for you to be very strong in yourself, very firm in what you want, and defend what you want, defend your ambition, defend your goal, and don't give up until you reach it. I'm seeing you need a lot of strength in your mind, but I feel like you're very passionate, and I feel like you're ready to make a change. You're ready for things to be better, and I feel like you know in your soul, in your spirit, what is right, and you know how to make it right. You know how to make things better for yourself. So I really, really hope you enjoyed that group 6. Please don't forget to like and comment if you enjoyed the reading. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm, so more people can see this. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the silver nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Libra, I balance. And Leo, I will. So there could be a relationship between a Leo and a Libra person happening. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Truth. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Nice, with the energy of improving material stability as well. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Eight of Cups, indolence, and the Chariot. I love this Chariot card, so cool. Then from the In-Between Tarot, you have the Two of Swords
And the Two of Wands. Double two is very interesting. Then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Hierophant and the Fool. Interesting. Spiritual energy. And then you have Talib Kweli, State of Grace, as your song. No desire for the lying or the violence that's inflicted on the body in a so-called party environment. Her body is politics. Lost count of how many whores she was called today. She won't do it no more. Lost all her faith. They say she exaggerate when she hollerate, but it's only so much she can tolerate. Help me find my way to a state of grace. Lift me up with your weight. Pull me to the grace. Interesting. I feel strongly, for some of you, I feel strongly a sense of like claiming your worth with this song. Her body is politics, lost count of how many whores she was called today. She won't do it no more, lost all her faith. For some of you, if you're feminines, I feel like you're really sick of being treated as just a physical object by certain men, and I think you're really gonna separate yourself from any potential chances of that happening. I feel like you're really gonna separate yourself, and part of that might involve you increasing your material situation, like increasing your material safety, your security, like getting your own safe place to be in. And maybe working on your career, so your career means that you're not going to be exposed to things like that. Building yourself up, whether or not that's the reason why. But I'm definitely seeing a sense of maturing and like not really wanting to party anymore. Feeling a sense of your body being a temple. And feeling a spiritual connection to your body, I feel. And a more spiritual connection to life. In general. With the Fool here is a tarot reader, which is very interesting. So some of you guys could be getting a lot of wisdom from the tarot, and I also feel like religion. And spiritual healers, people who spread wisdom. I feel like there's a lot of knowledge coming to you at the moment. And I feel like you're discovering a lot of truths. I feel like there's a lot of information coming to you from spirit, from religion, from spiritual sources. There's a sense of needing to make a decision, and there's a sense of balancing things strongly. I feel like you can make a lot of progress. You will make a lot of progress. I feel like you guys are very determined. You're very determined to build up your material situation. You're very determined to make money. You're very determined to get out of bad situations. To claim your power. To speak your truth. And I feel like, balance, Libra, balance, and then the 2 twos. It's very strong energy of trying to keep things in balance and being patient. Patiently building up your resources and just trusting. Trusting spirit, I feel like, and trying to get away from violence, being very peaceful. There is like a sense of something lost and walking away from something. But with this song, I feel like it's not anything sad. I feel like you're fed up with things. With the 8 of Cups, I think you're realizing that partying doesn't make you happy. Specifically, like partying, drinking, spending time with people who don't really care about you, but maybe are just trying to get you to bed, and you're not going to be interested in that anymore. I feel like you have a personal goal, which you're trying to get on top of. And you're very powerful, guys. I feel you will be claiming your power.
from some truth which will be coming to you from a very spiritual source. And I'm seeing there's energy of a relationship as well, I feel. Energy of potential for a very strong long-term relationship, to form a very strong partnership, potentially with an earth sign masculine, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. I'm seeing strongly potentially for Taurus. And I'm seeing this would be something that could strongly lead to marriage, but it might be blocked right now. And there might be a decision needed to stay or go. And you might decide to go. It might be your environment. You're not happy in your environment. You can't tolerate it anymore. The people around you, the kind of situations. And yeah, you might be transporting yourself away from that, whether that be physically or just emotionally, transporting yourself away. And it does feel like you're going to have to juggle some things and balance some things to get there. But I'm seeing that you'll find your way. You will find your way to a state of grace, towards the light, towards a new beginning, which is more secure and more spiritual, I feel like. And get away from feelings of depression and sadness and temporary pleasures which don't last. And that's through your own determination and your own focus, your own willpower. There's a lot of willpower here. Especially if you're quitting drinking or something, it's going to take a lot of willpower. And it's going to take a decision from you, and you might pause for a while before making this decision and consult. Maybe you'll consult the tarot, maybe you'll consult the Bible or whatever your own personal source of guidance on a spiritual level is, if you have one. But yeah, I do feel strongly your own truth is coming to the forefront, whichever way that comes to you. And it will enable you to build a more solid material situation. I'm seeing you being in a much stronger financial position after a little wait. It's going to take a while. But you're getting away from unhealthy situations that were unhappy and going towards something more spiritually fulfilling, I'm seeing, guys. Amazing reading, group 7. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you enjoyed it. And leave me a comment down below because I love hearing from you guys so much. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Also, with the tarot reading message coming up here, if you guys are interested in a tarot reading, my email address is in the description box, and there's a video on my channel which has my current reading list. So please shoot me an email if you're interested. I would really love to read for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the black nail varnish. Let's see what cards you have. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have the fire element, desire, and Chiron, healing. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have release. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Star. And the Two of Pentacles. I love this deck. So cool. So modern. And then from the In-Between Tarot, you have the Five of Coins. And the Ten of Swords. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Three of Sacred Circles. And the Seven of Swords. A lot of swords energy, guys. And then finally you have a song, and your song is Miles Davis and Robert Glasper, They Can't Hold Me Down, featuring Ida J. Can't hold me down, there's no gravity in my universe. Those rules don't exist to me. You don't believe me, you could search. Feeling bittersweet, now it's cavities in your tooth that hurts. 'Cause it doesn't work when you're grabbing me trying to pull me down, no earth. Backstabbing me as I do my work. If you're biting my style, then you lose first. If you're biting my dust, then who's first? Damn, I feel like you guys have a hater. You guys are gonna have a hater and you're gonna defeat your hater. You're gonna leave. There's someone like trying to bite your style, trying to copy you, trying to follow you, trying to act like you, trying to block your blessings, I feel like. I feel like you're just going after something you desire. I feel like you're healing yourself, you're doing a lot of work to release old things, to just move forward with hope. I feel like you're working on your health, you're doing really well, and you've got this like nasty person. That's what I feel, a nasty person. But I don't think you even need to do anything. I feel like you're just gonna keep minding your business, focusing on your work, getting your body right, getting your health right, getting your finances right, working on something incredible. And other people can't block you. They're trying to pull you back down while you surpass them. But they're losing by trying to bite you. I feel like it's not helping them. The people who are trying to copy you, the people who are trying to bring you down, I feel like it's making their situation worse. And I feel like it's going to be taken care of without you really doing anything. I kind of feel like they're trying to end something for you and it's going to end something for them instead. But I do think you need to be careful because I do think there's somebody sneaky. Like if you don't already know who this is, I think there's somebody sneaky. And I think it's in the work section of your life. I think it's to do with your like co-worker or somebody who's like stealing your ideas or something. Somebody who's trying to copy your work. But I do feel like there's support. I feel like you might be having it out with somebody over them, like copying your work or not giving you credit or something. You might be arguing. I do feel like there'll be some kind of support or respite or some people who are like offering to help, but be careful because I feel like staying independent will be best for you guys right now, unless you have a very solid team who you can trust. If you have a solid team who you already trust, I think that's good. But I do feel like there's somebody sneaky, so be careful with new people, I would say. Yeah, I do feel like being alone would be good for you. I feel like you might need to sneak away from the other people around you. I do feel like you're doing something different and you're doing something independent and other people will want to copy it. I also just feel like you strongly, like I said, just focus on yourself and focus on whatever this thing that you desire is and focus on healing. I feel like you're healing a lot of things in your life and maybe you're healing other people. Maybe you teach yoga or Pilates or I don't know, maybe you do something that's healing for people. And I'm feeling strongly like exercise with this fire energy. I feel like you guys will be exercising and feeling much more confident in your body as a result of the exercise. And I feel like healing, if you've had any health problems, you're going to be healing and letting go. And healing and letting go from any residual wounds from maybe somebody backstabbing you. I feel like you're going to be letting go of that. I feel like you've come to you have the Ten of Swords twice. This Ten of Swords, it's like going towards the Ace of Swords. So I didn't really notice that you had it twice until just now. But yeah, it definitely feels like an end. And I feel like it's an end to a negative way of thinking. But it could also be somebody backstabbing you with the Ten of Swords there twice. And look at these people talking. So it could be people talking talking negatively about you, but I feel like it's because you're doing something successful. I feel like you're building something, and it's like these people want to take it away from you by saying negative things about you. But they're not going to succeed. I feel like they're just going to end up destroying their own situation in some way. And I feel like you'll defeat them. You might defeat them with your words, or you might not have to do anything at all. You might just continue to do your hard work and go towards what it is you desire and focus on your own healing. I feel like the more you keep to yourself, the better. Don't share things with other people. Be cautious. Be careful who you trust. Be independent as much as you can. As I said, unless you have a strong team already. I feel like you'll be communicating with people to resolve problems as well. Resolving arguments, resolving fallouts. You might have had disagreements with people. And I feel like there's a need to either end relationships or really end the way of communication, the way of communicating, the way of thinking, the way of behaving, and to really decide to stick together through thick and thin, if that's the case. And I feel like for some of you, it might be material difficulties, like health problems and financial problems, and I feel like you're really going to resolve them. But something will have to come to an end. And I'm seeing you building something, strongly building, especially with regards to work and career, or getting your own home or something like that, reaching a point of success, and also definitely letting go of old things and memories of people hurting you, memories of bad things. It's really about you moving to the future now, maybe independently, potentially. And also I'm seeing some of you guys might need to go to the dentist. You might have cavities. You might have toothache. Just need to go, like with the Ten of Swords here. And I'm seeing putting with Chiron here, putting energy into healing and letting go. You might need to have some fillings, or like a tooth removed, or some dental work, or some other kind of stuff going on, maybe to do with pain and like healing, whether that be emotional or physical. And you might be procrastinating things, and there's a need to stop procrastinating, I'm seeing, and like really take action to keep things in balance and to stay focused on what it is that you want, to heal yourself and to keep your passion going and to let go of anything negative, I'm seeing. But yeah, there is potential for arguments, breakups, and somebody very negative in your environment, I'm seeing, backstabbing me as I do my work. It strongly feels like co-workers, shady co-workers, and like you're just getting on with your work and there's other people trying to bite your style, or trying to stab you in the back or something, kicking you when you're down, grabbing you, trying to pull you down. And I feel like the way you're going to progress is like gravity doesn't even exist for you. With the level of desire and optimism and hope and ability to work hard and desire to work hard. So that's a recipe for success, guys. So definitely protect yourself from negative people in your environment. Try and cut out negative people. As much as you can, try and protect yourself as much as you can. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 8. Please let me know how that resonated with you. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below if you enjoyed this. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this reading. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the blue nail varnish. Let's see what card you have.
From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Cancer, I feel. And Uranus, Genius. Some of you might be having a really genius idea come to you already, I'm seeing. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purity. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Ten of Cups. And the Princess of Staves. From the Urban Tarot, you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's very nice. And the Devil. I love this depiction of the Devil. Look how fabulous that is for modern life. Exactly how I think of the Devil. Modern day. From the In-Between Tarot, you have the Six of Wands. And the High Priestess. Wow. Really nice. So maybe pregnancy for some of you guys, or a child being born, or somebody around you being pregnant, and it being a celebration. And then from the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Nine of Staves. Yeah, again, I'm seeing somebody might be getting pregnant very soon. And the Prince of Sacred Circles. And then you have a song, and your song is Amare. I like it. I'm what you need, shorty. You know I could be your protector. And if you need a cut, you know I'll be your selector. Never fear, you know I never for neglect ya. I don't do it for the money, your love is my nectar. Every day, you know I'm starting to run out of faith. Baby, I'd never thought you'd do me this way. That way, front way, back way. Don't even know what to say, but you're always on my mind, I can't erase you. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, first of all, let's just start with, I feel like some of you guys will be celebrating a pregnancy. It doesn't have to be your own, it could be somebody else, it could be news. And then for others, I feel like there's just good news of something. In general, it could be related to a relationship. With this song here, somebody you really love. And it could be family, it could be news of family, or it could be news relating to something to do with a genius idea you've had or something. And it feels like things will be going in your favor, things will be changing to be more in your favor. But I do feel there might be some bad habits here with the Devil that you need to free yourself from. You need to break the chains of attachment to negative things, especially with Cancer. I feel it's quite hard for the Cancerian energy to let go of things, even if they're unhealthy. So there's a need to fight yourself free from those kind of situations in order to get victory. There's definitely something developing as well. If it's not a baby, it's like something else being grown, being nurtured. And I feel like your intuition's guiding you towards growth, towards a new beginning, towards creating something. There's definitely a need to cut out anything, and I feel like you will be cutting out bad habits. I feel like you'll feel like it's the right time. It will just feel like right. Letting go of any bad habits you have, it won't be very hard, but you will have to fight at times to... I think you'll have to fight at times to overcome cravings, and if it's negative people, you might have to block them. It might be a struggle to get away from them at times. But there's a huge amount of potential I'm seeing. Lots of potential, which I feel like is finding its form in reality, or finding a way to express your potential in reality, and it's a reason to celebrate. And I do feel really good news coming in. I feel potential for travel, potential for meeting a lot of really good people, meeting the love of your life, or getting married, starting a family, or just developing love, continuing love somebody else in your family, starting a family.
I'm seeing a lot of work needing to be put in, and a lot of patience. And I'm seeing you developing your expertise and your knowledge in something as well. It's like there's something where there's new potential and something where you're developing your expertise. And it does feel like you're making strides in the world. You're moving forward. And I feel like your passion is, and your feelings are sparking you to move forwards, to progress. It feels really happy for the most part, but I do feel like there might be some unhealthy habits that you're getting rid of. And maybe unhealthy people, unhealthy relationships that you need to free yourself from in order for you to focus on the pure potential, the pure possibilities in front of you. And then you need to just put in the work to stay on top of things, and I'm seeing you doing that. I'm seeing you doing that. And I feel like what you're doing, it won't be for the money. It will be for love. You'll be doing something for love. Maybe you're escaping something that you were doing for money. And you're doing something based on your feelings. And yeah, I do feel like this genius coming from your feelings, from your creative self-expression, from your ideas. You might have a fresh, brand new idea that you can grow into a success. Maybe it's like a new invention or something, and you do have to put in a lot of work and a lot of resources to make it a success, but I'm seeing that you can. I'm seeing that you really can make strides. I do feel like networking as well, meeting people. Maybe meeting someone you really love. There might be someone unhealthy that you love and you can't let go of them. You try and you can't let go of them. But I feel like focusing on yourself is the key, because there's a lot of potential within you. There's a lot of potential within relationships as well, I feel, but just be careful of unhealthy people. I feel like you at this time need to get away from unhealthy people. And I do feel like genius ideas coming up. Especially if you're creative, you can really make progress now, and I feel like something fated might happen. Very soon you might have a feeling of destiny, of transformation. I also see clubbing here for some of you guys, like you might be going clubbing again after a while, like maybe after lockdown ends, eventually clubs will open. And maybe some places that'll be sooner than others, or just going back out again and being in life, being with other people, making moves. Definitely a success with something with the 6 of Wands here and the 10 of Cups. It's celebration energy. And if it's not a pregnancy, I strongly feel like it's something else that you're growing, that you're putting loads of effort into. And you are creating a success, guys, for long term. So amazing reading, Group 9. Please let me know how that resonated. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.